Well, we have seen a lot of fighters expeditiously rise to mixed martial arts superstardom. But how about Alex Pereira? Crosses over into mixed martial arts from kickboxing and essentially takes the sport by storm?
By storm, John. I mean, so fast to go from a guy that was what can be to the champion. But when you possess this level of skill, when your kickboxing is second to none, and then you train with Glover and you develop wrestling defense, you know that you have a chance. Pereira not only had a chance, he took it all the way to the title, and tonight, he looks to get another victory. He's
seemingly a perfect mix of intensity and composure. He has heart, championship medal. Alex Pereira, the total package. I'm certainly glad he's here in the UFC. Pereira, as usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. Khamzat Chimaev, one of the most beloved fighters in all of MMA, and yet again back on the proving ground tonight. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Alex Pereira. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. Well, the UFC is the leader in combat sports because they put the fights that fans want to see together. To that end, they have locked the door behind Khamzat Chimaev and Poatan Alex Pereira.
You know, when Alex Pereira was the champion, Khamzat spoke about him being able to dominate him.
We'll see if he can finish.
That was the start to end the fight.
Yep. His misses are entertaining. All right, so there it is. First takedown attempt by the wrestler, and the kickboxer is able to stay upright. So I know it's early, but potentially a significant moment right there.
A huge moment for him.
Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but His opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
Under 3 minutes to go in round one. Oh, big elbow. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Right now they separate. Chimaev gets the double leg takedown. How good was that?
Big ground and pound. That was a slick transition. Oh, he's going triangle here.
Ooh, that looks tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
And he's back up.
Nice block.
Oh, nice uppercut from the champion. Power straight there. He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades.
That was a big check. Back in the clinch. Look for him to hang on his opponent's head and try to wear at his gas tank.
Chimaev gets yet another takedown. Round two straight ahead. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself. And look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
All right, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that. But when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round two is underway. And that left hook landed on the button. Nice jab to the dome by Khamzat Chimaev. Beautiful hook.
Nice shot there by the champ. Oh!
Pereira's shot there is blocked. All right, he gets the takedown now, DC. We'll see what he can do in this advantageous spot.
He set it up beautifully. Let's see if he can now take full advantage of it. Nice shots landing from the top position.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. It looks like he's trying to get an arm triangle, but he's got to get to the opposite side, get his chest to the mat, and find that finish.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. 2 minutes to go in the round. Another takedown by Khamzat Chimaev. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, It's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working. In the half guard.
Now under a minute to go in the second round. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. This has got to be the end of the fight.
It's work. I'm going to stand aside.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Deep breath for me. Good, relax. Take a drink of water and listen. All right, man, I want you to set those kicks up.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to... Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after there. Oh, beautifully placed with the hook there by Pereira.
Fantastic takedown.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, right into side control.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chimaev.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
It ain't as tough as it gets, but how about the size of that bruise starting to form on his right side? Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Great job landing from the top position.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Pereira. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. That is tight.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Totally somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Chimaev's back in north-south. Good, solid strike on the ground. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, 60 seconds between rounds. That gives us a chance to look at some of the replays from that previous round, including some of the damage sustained on his nose.
Yeah, it was a nice shot that landed. that opened up that cut on the nose. Granted, any cut is bad, but this one is in a spot where it shouldn't affect him too much. What we have to watch, though, John, is if the nose is broken.
Right.
Then it's hard for him to breathe.
Yeah, get the blood in that nasal cavity, potentially trickles down the throat a little bit. I mean, fighting just sounds like a That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect. And that one landed perfect.
And that'll do it! Khamzat Chimaev, that has got to feel good!
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Let's go to Bruce Buffer inside the octagon with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 29 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, Khamzat Chimaev, your winner by knockout here tonight. Not quite as quick as the knockout of Gerald Meerschaert, but another quick night at the office for the undefeated Khamzat Chimaev.
Yeah, a massive night for Khamzat Chimaev to go